I've got a question for you guys, actually. You get up there and you're giving your speech, and I hope to God that I said Mark and Melissa and Amy and Jack. Did I mention them? I did? Fantastic. All right, good. That's a huge relief.
Hi, Jeannie Wolf from Parade.
Hello, hey.
Hello, how are you? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Every intense part you play and every intense experience you have teaches you something about yourself. This campaign, or whatever you want to call it, up to the Oscar, you've been maybe more personal than any of us have ever seen you before. What has this intense experience taught you about yourself?
It's just a genuine thing, you know. I mean, I'm so flattered when any person, you know, any one person walks up to me and says that they were really touched by a performance. I really adore that. I really love hearing that. You know, I mean, what we do becomes so much bigger than ourselves, and I appreciate that so much. And I've been in China. I just got back day before yesterday. I've not been a part of any of the campaigning that's been going on. And just to get back and then hear people tell me how much it means, it's just wonderful. That's what you're hoping for. And the only thing I want to say is that there's obviously the nominees who were nominated for Best Supporting Actor are just phenomenal actors and incredible. But equally, there's so many other actors out there who are deserving of being up here as well. You know, I love motorcycle racing. And I was watching something this morning, and it's like, hey, that all comes down to who's first past the line, who's the fastest. This has nothing to do with that, you know what I mean? You could have who's on pole position. Well, that guy decided to go backwards. That guy decided to go sit in the stands and drink a Slurpee. That guy went forward. And it's all like, well, what do you think? You know what I mean? It's all just a matter of opinion. It's so abstract that this is a very bizarre thing. But at the same time, I just can't help but be touched so dearly by it. You know, people, so many inspirational, talented people deciding that I was worthy of this. I just will treasure this no end.
Fabulous. 108, and they'll go back to 202.
Hi, congratulations. Red dress, yep, blue.
What are all these cards? What these are people who are going to get questions?
These are auction numbers.
All right, you win something at the
Can
end
I
of the
have
night?
that statue? So my question is, you have gotten one of arguably the biggest award for this role. Is this your favorite role you've ever played as an actor? If not, what is?
You know, I mean, every single role that you do is just sort of a cherished friend. Some of them, the point that I believe I made in the speech was I was thanking David O. Russell for communicating our work in a way that it meant something to the audience. And that's where you're out of control, because you can do something that really rips you apart on the set. But if the director and the editor don't take it and make it mean something to the audience, it ends up as nothing. And I was so fortunate that with David and with Pamela Martin, that they were able to take that and really make it mean something, you know, and so fortunate, and it's resulted in this.
202 in the back, and we'll come down to 10.
Right here, Chris, in the back. Over there. Do you see him?
I see ya.
Yeah, there you go. Now that you won the Oscar, for this kind of movie, does it mean that no more Batman?
No, I mean, listen, I'm in the middle of filming a movie in China right now. When I finish the movie in China, it's straight on to Batman, so absolutely, much more Batman.
Thank you.
Down to 10, and then back to 221.
Hi, Christian, right over here in the front. Hey, KJ Matthews from CNN.
Hello.
So we all know how much you love acting, but you hate dealing with the press. So what have you learned in these last couple of months that you have to deal with more and more press leading up to this night?
Well, the beautiful thing about it is I've been in China for the last month. So I actually haven't had to deal with any of it. You know, I've been out of it. I haven't been campaigning. And I always felt like, it really has to be the performance that stands by itself and should be merited upon that. And if I'd have lost, I would have still said the same. I wouldn't have regretted anything. I would have just applauded whoever had won. And there's so many wonderful performances out there.